A fire at a student residence at the University of KwaZulu-Natal's Pietermaritzburg campus has been brought under control. A residence building was set alight in the morning hours. The entrance of the William O'Brien residence has been damaged in the arson. Students barricaded the entrances to residences early in the morning in an effort to keep students out of the lectures. The campus witnessed arson and violence last week over the fees issue. Meanwhile, authorities maintain that classes will proceed at the university.
Well, joining us now on the phone line is the UKZN spokesperson, Lesiba Seshoka. Lesiba, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us this morning. Your reaction and your response to the damaged property that we're seeing on the Pietermaritzburg campus.
Well, thank you, Peter. Our response is simple, is that we have received a clear message now that the students at that campus do not wish to attend classes. Obviously, we can see from the kind of acts that are taking place, and management would have to, at any point in time, arrive at a decision. The problem we have is our university operates on a college model, and therefore you have 4 campuses in Durban that are going on very well. So if we were to close the Pietermaritzburg campus because of the small group that is holding us to ransom, it will mean that that will also have an impact on students at other campuses. So the security and police have assured us that they have everything under control now, and that before the end of business today, the arsonists will be arrested.
Lesiba, in terms of lectures and in terms of the classes, will they continue there? Are they continuing at the moment?
The lectures and classes are continuing at all our campuses. And of course, we are aware of the tensions at the Pietermaritzburg campus, but we at UKZN do not have the luxury of time. You see, all the other universities have got, they can actually close now and so on because they haven't lost as much time as we have lost. We cannot afford at all costs to lose any more time. Should we lose any more time, it will only mean that these students will have to come back for the same courses next year. And that's not a scenario we want to see.
Lesiba, in terms of the policy now, are there discussions on the go within management on how to take the whole fees issue forward?
Well, the issue of fees, we have been very clear that there has not been any decision made by the university on that issue, whether to increase fees or not to increase fees. The reality of the matter is that 60% of our students come from no-fee schools, and therefore they will be covered by the minister's decision for the NSFAS students. So they will automatically qualify for the National Student Financial Aid Scheme. Secondly, the remainder of our students fall under the 600,000 threshold, and therefore they will not be affected by this. However, the issue of fee increases will be discussed by Council at its special meeting in October. So for anyone to be saying that it's protesting because of fee increases, we think that is disingenuous and unrealistic.
But I guess it's going to be a big decision. You're going to be taking a lot of things into consideration when you do sit down and have that fee increment discussion, obviously not above 8%. So 40% of your students are going to be affected by that decision that you make.
It is not 40% that is going to be affected. It's actually far lesser than 15%. Even that 15%, they may argue that it's a big figure. It is true. The reality of the matter is, if they are burning and they are torching all these buildings, we'll be forced to go and increase the fees big time for all the students, because we will have to find a way of replacing the property they are damaging.
Lesiba, good chatting to you. I know we'll be chatting to you a lot in the future. Lesiba Seshoka, the spokesperson for the University of KwaZulu-Natal. These are some of the pictures coming in from the Pietermaritzburg campus this morning. One of the residents burnt down there, arson attacks, and that decision on the increment will be made by the University of KwaZulu-Natal, as Lesiba said, there in October.